part of the MinorityEye's recently launched campaign for equality in technology, which seeks to raise awareness of the startling minority employment gap in the U.S. tech sector, we traveled to beautiful downtown Charleston, South Carolina, to talk with City Councilman Rodney Williams, who recently authored a resolution calling for increased diversity in the U.S. technology sector. Councilman Williams, thank you for sitting down with us. Wanted to talk to you briefly today about the resolution that you authored regarding diversity in technology.
Yes, thank you. One of the unique things about Charleston is that we had an extraordinary leadership in Mayor Joe Riley. And Charleston has, I think for maybe the third or fourth time, has been selected as one of the most popular places in the world to visit. Also part of that, people are coming here. But one unique part of Charleston is what we have done for the region. Because of the popularity of Charleston, it has also expanded business opportunities in the region, Berkeley and Dorchester County. So companies are very attracted to this area for many different reasons. And one in particular is Boeing. I think Charleston had an effect of Boeing locating here. And when you look at our region is not only fit for tourism and people building, but our region is also fit for companies like Boeing. In Berkeley County, we have Google that is in Berkeley County. So I want to bring back to the point, I first heard about this issue on a PBS program that talked about what the major companies are saying that they're facing. This is what Google and Twitter, this is what they're saying, they're facing this issue. And I thought about it, well, Charleston has, now we've been on a turning point. We have a digital quarter here in our area where we're building opportunities for technology to come here. We have Move, I think it's called Charleston Move is here, technology. So I thought, what would be a very interesting way for us to begin right now to deal with an issue that the three major technology companies are already talking about, and that's the diversity. And so I think that the ordinance that I put together is saying that we acknowledge what biotech companies are doing in the one that coming in, but I want to see the technology company that comes into Charleston that really look at the resolution that was passed unanimously to say, you know, we need to do not only the feel-good things like the kids camp and all that's fine, but we need to do some real stuff like research. Maybe look at how we can pull the technology companies that come here with our schools, our libraries, and really get kids interested into knowing what goes into this development of all this type technology. So I thought it would be good to, when companies come, to recognize that we have a resolution and that we really want, if you want a diverse economy in anything, you've got to really put it to the minority people. So I thought about the schools, the libraries, and industry really looking at how we can really begin to put the pieces together. I think it's more than just saying that we have a Google here, Google Camp, all that's fine. I'm sure with our business development, they're doing a good job. But I'm really talking about really focusing. One of the things that the article did say in the original article is everybody's talking about national security. People are always talking about what we're going to do. Well, when you start looking at technology, you would want a technology-based education from within to deal with that issue. I think that I heard that there were maybe only 2 minorities that got a PhD in engineering, mathematics, and science. That's not a whole. That's not a whole lot of people that can be placed in these big settings. And so, from a regional standpoint, because we're growing, I would hope that the other municipalities will look in this too. What we want to recognize what Move is doing and what Google is doing, but we want to recognize that we got to do more. We got to kind of pull their resources into the schools, Berkeley County, Berkeley County, Charleston County, and begin to pull it all together.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that point up, because one of the issues that a lot of the tech companies' leaderships are saying is that a lack of skilled minority, specifically African American, Hispanic college graduates that have the skills that their companies are looking for. How would you address that, or what type of partnership could you make as the city councilman to help kind of address some of those issues?
Well, I think on a city council level, I think what we can do is things like resolutions. I think on a city council level, we can do things like a partnership. Our city can partner with Charleston Matter and Google and stuff like that. But I think that's not going to solve the problem.
Right.
What's going to solve the problem is a real approach, looking at what we can do with our historical black colleges,
Right.
research dollars, being able to put incubators on those campuses like South Carolina State and Allen University, and having kids from all over go there. That really touches that touches the issue, and that's in historical black colleges, all women colleges, and Hispanic colleges. It's because research is very important. You have a hub, and once you have a hub, you can bring people from all over. So on the city level, a city, to me, what makes a great city is being able to partnership. Why a city of Charleston is such a great city is because we partner. We partner regionally, we partner nationally. So what we're asking the tech companies come in is look at Trident Tech, look at everything, incubator at Trident Tech, and kind of draw a little bit more. It's because you're going to have an incubator to grow. You know, when you say that there are lack of, how many kids on historical black college campuses have an incubator of technology on their campuses, like the science program? So that's what I'm saying, putting the dollars and the infrastructure there that the kids actually can know, here's a science camp, like a science camp at South Carolina State, a science camp at Trident Tech, but really putting some emphasis. Just saying that you're not having the skill set, that's just not enough. I mean, scholarships, it takes money to take those type of schools, you know, partnerships. So I think that's the bigger issue. But on a city level, we can build relationships. Cities are good at building relationships, building public-private relationships. Okay.